Okay, welcome back. Right now, we're going to show you how to use Wallet of Satoshi. This is a custodial application that allows you to use Bitcoin on the Lightning Network mainly, and also on the mainnet or blockchain. The reason that you would like to use something like Wallet of Satoshi is for quick and cheap payments. So you could use this for day-to-day spending if you grow to become someone that lives on a Bitcoin standard. I use custodial applications all the time because they could make my life easier sometimes. Again, it all depends on your situation, and this is just for practice so that you see how you could use it. So let's begin. In your App Store or Play Store, you should see something like this. This is the app for Wallet of Satoshi. Once you have it downloaded, just click Open, and it's an extremely easy app to use. You can click Start, and you're in. This is a really easy app to use because there's only two buttons, receive or send. Similarly to a self-custodial wallet, if I click receive, you'll see a QR code and text that you can copy down at the bottom. Now here, importantly, I am using the Lightning Network. If I was to choose to receive on the Bitcoin blockchain, which is this option over here, the fees would be much higher and it would take longer. I'm not going to explain exactly how they both work and how they differentiate, but that's the basic idea. Lightning for quick and cheap payments, and Bitcoin on-chain for larger amounts within a self-custodial wallet. So now let's move to the send option. Clicking send will bring up a camera. Here you can either copy or you can scan a QR code. Now, if I'm paying for something, again, this is for quick and easy payments. So if I'm living on a Bitcoin standard and I need to pay for my coffee or my food, then I will easily just grab my camera, scan the QR code that they're showing me, which is an invoice or a request for Bitcoin, and then pay using the app. Now again, let's review something really, really important. I'm going to go back to the receive side of things so that I can talk about this. When you are scanning a request to pay for a good or a service using Bitcoin, make sure that you're on the right network. I'll show you what I mean. So when I'm here, when I showed you the two networks, the Bitcoin one starts with BC1. Now, Wallet of Satoshi doesn't necessarily show me what the Lightning one starts with, but they start with LNBC. So if you scan a QR code with whatever application you're using, make sure that, for example, if I'm using Blue Wallet, which we saw last video, then I normally want the address that I'm sending to start with a BC1. If I'm using Wallet of Satoshi, I mainly want to pay requests that start with LNBC. If you attempt to pay a different network, the payment will probably still work, but you'll be sad thinking about how much you spent in fees and how long it's going to take. So just make sure that you, again, learn a little bit more about the differences between the Lightning Network and the Bitcoin network and how to use them effectively. Now, let's make sure that we can back up our wallet so that if we lose our phone or delete the app accidentally, we can always recover it. Let me go back to the main screen here and show you the top 3 lines. Here you'll see a button that says login or register, and you can put in the email that you want to use here in order to back up your account. If you ever want to gain access again to your Wallet of Satoshi wallet or account, then this is the email that you're going to use to log back in. If you lose your phone, accidentally delete the app, it's okay, because again, like a bank, they have a registry of all of the users on their platform. So as long as you have access to your email, you have access to your wallet. So just quickly going through the steps here, what you'll do is you'll put in your email here, and then it'll email you 2 words. You'll take those 2 words that you got in your inbox, come back to the app, and paste them in. That's how you confirm that you have access to your email. And that's it, your wallet is backed up. Once you see that up here, you have a little green person instead of a gray one with a line in the middle, you'll know that your wallet is successfully backed up and you can recover your wallet if you lose access to your phone. And that's pretty much it.